Salutations, Internet! Welcome back to Dwombat Gaming. I'm Dwombat, and I'm still playing Against the Storm. It's the same day. It's been like 30 seconds. In the last episode, we did our first settlement. We did it on veteran difficulty, and I'm still going to make my way down to the bronze seal. You only need 4 seal fragments to even close this thing, and I got 3 just from doing that on veteran. And I have the opportunity to go to the new biome that just released 3 days ago? 4 days ago? Something like that. I did test it once when they had the open beta branch, but that was in like the first week it was available. I know a lot of things have changed. But yeah, we're going to go there. 8 people versus 6 people. Definitely going to go with that. This place is going to be called Ashy Lookout, because it's the Ashen Thicket. A once thriving forest of giant ashen trees, this land has been ravaged by relentless industrial exploitation and heavy mining, all driven by the lure of thunderblight shards, magically charged amber crystals used to craft cornerstones. So the perks that the queen can give you once per year, you can make them yourself in this biome. So let's look at the additional effects. You gain thunderblight shards with every 40 vein charges that you mine. So this place has access to salt, coal, and copper. So every type of mine. There's the cornerstone forge. You won't ever get epic cornerstones in year 3, 5, and 7 from the queen, but you get to make more cornerstones as a result. And the royal mining operation. For every 80 units of coal, copper, and salt used in crafting, an automated rainpunk cart will be assigned to one of your warehouses. Oh. I don't think that was the way it was when they first made the biomes. That's interesting. Okay. Let's do it. I'm going to stay on veteran difficulty just because... Here. You can see in the summary, I get 54 food stockpiles if I'm on veteran. I only get 36 if I'm on pioneer. And it's not hard for me to do it on veteran. If I wanted to go up to viceroy, I would get 66, so another 12. But that would take longer, and I just want to play on veteran right now. Alright, and what's the random ones? +3 to leather production during drizzle. Okay. The Aura of Fear. Resolve drops faster in the storm. That doesn't matter. Resistance is decreased. That doesn't matter. That one kind of sucks. But I'll just try and avoid being at 3, just like I did last game. And having complex food is not hard. Yep. Okay. So. Wow. I love these new assets. Ashen trees, a diminished remnant of the legendary giant spruce that once inhabited this region. So, of course, you always get a log when you cut a tree, but it can also give resin, berries, or sea marrow, which is as good as coal for providing fuel to the hearth. I have a thunderfish pond, and I have some clay. Yes, I know about blueprints. Alright. Here is the cornerstone forge, an ancient forge used by the crown for generations to craft cornerstones from thunderblight shards. So I guess that means diegetically in the game, cornerstones are objects that the queen makes and sends to you, rather than just like a game mechanic wibbledy thing. Malzor Stonespine. That is a very humanoid-looking lizard. Just what this flame-forsaken wasteland needed. Another viceroy. If you want a cornerstone, bring me a thunderblight shard, and I'll make you one. Okay, so the better you make a cornerstone, the more thunderblight shards it should take. So the current ones I have access to, the condition is every 45 fish, algae, or scales produced, or every 3 glades discovered, or every 6 new villagers in the settlement, or every 25 pottery, barrels, or water skins produced. Oh, and you can choose the look That's neat. Alright. Well, okay. Regardless, the effects that can happen. Complex food production speed is increased by 10%. Plus 6 charges to newly discovered gathering nodes. Meh. Farms have a chance of producing double yields. That's pretty good. Another 8% crit chance every time you fulfill this, stacking. Or you just get 10 purging fire. That's useless. So I'm either going to take faster food or better farms. I don't... Well, it just depends on if I find fertile soil, I guess. And then you can choose a penalty to upgrade the connected effect. So if I add a penalty, this condition will be better. To create a cornerstone, you must choose a condition and a reward effect. The effects stack based on how many times the condition is triggered. Both conditions and effects have a random rating. You can choose an optional penalty to increase the rating of either the condition or the effect. So I don't want to do the fishing one. That's very specific. I either want to do new settlers or the container production. And if I add a penalty, I can upgrade this. So, discovered dangerous glades give 4 more hostility. That sucks. The storm make the storm last longer. I love that. Yeah, make the storm last longer. So now this would go to 20 instead of 25. That's pretty good. You'll find if you play at prestige difficulties, prestige level 2 or higher, the storm is automatically twice as long, and that's actually a good thing. Once you're at higher difficulties, the skill of the game is to finish your settlements in less years, and if the storm is twice as long, then that means you have 12 minutes per year instead of 10 minutes per year, and that's a massive difference over the course of a settlement. Like the last one I finished, I think, in year 5. So if I were to finish just before year 5 ended, if the storm lasted twice as long, I would be having an extra 10 minutes, which is an entire year without the storm doubling, if that makes sense. So it's real good. So having any increase to the storm is a good thing. You want storms to last longer. Okay. Every 2 glades discovered, or, oh, well now if it's every 4 new villagers, that's pretty dang good. Regardless, I'm not making it right now because I don't have the Thunderblight Shard, but that I need to think about what things I'm going to be doing, what resources I'm looking for, what buildings I should have access to, etc., etc., etc. Okay, let's cut into this glade immediately. Build our roads, like I always want to do. That was weird. And set it so that, stop, beavers are going to be in this one. If you haven't noticed by now, beavers are good with wood, so they have a 10% crit chance when working with wood. And then we're going to cut our way into there. Also, if you see me misclicking, it is because the mouse I'm using... Oh, crap. The mouse I'm using has a double-click issue. But I have a new one coming in the mail from Cyber Monday. I know Amazon is evil, but I'm still an American, and it's the easiest way for me to get things, so... Alright, cornerstone. What is the queen offering? +1 beaver resolve for making wine? That kind of sucks. 2 wildfire essence for every 2 completed dangerous or forbidden glade events. That also kind of sucks. I should also look at these. Fishing hut. Trapper's camp. I'm not going to pick until I find a thing. But I'm just going to decline and get the 10 amber. The wildfire essence would make me more money in the long run, but I'd rather have the 10 amber now. Alright, let's look at our orders. open glades or build paths. Definitely open glades. Deliver tools or deliver packs. I think I'll just deliver... Well, packs will be easier probably. And sell goods, you got it. Yep, easy peasy. And let's make a trading post ASAP. As well as a crude workshop and a makeshift post. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? We have Water Strider molts to get leather, and because of the forest mystery, if I gather leather during the drizzle, I get +3 every worker cycle, which is a 200% increase. 300% increase? Instead of 1, I get 4. There's an algae pond, coal vein, copper vein, salt. Oh, it's like a mixed vein? That's cool. I want to make a mine immediately, because that's kind of the whole point of this biome. There's also fertile soil, and a medium cache, and fallen beaver traders. I don't have the means to pay for the funeral. Plus, it's only worth half a rep point. It's way easier just to make my beavers sad. So I will do that, but they need housing first. Otherwise, they're going to be super miserable. So we're going to make housing. And we're going to add a park so that my ancient hearth will have enough comfort decorations to upgrade. I'm going to sneeze. Ugh, my sneezes are so loud. I'm also going to fire a human woodcutter. Oh, I guess I have to fire 2 human woodcutters. That kind of sucks. Lower hostility down to 0. So that after we build the shelters, in fact, I'm going to raise the priority on all of these. I want to start on the fallen beaver traders immediately, if I can help it. Also, berries. I don't want berries. Although, I do not have a good way to get material. Oh, algae. Algae can be used to make cloth, to make fabric. Never mind. In that case, I'm going to wait to see what my third species is. If it's lizards, I'll get the trapper's camp. If it's harpies, I won't get the trapper's camp. Okay. I can now send 2 humans over here to rob the dead. My beavers go down to 2 resolve, but they won't go lower than that. And I will be able to make a mine, but I need to get bricks and planks. I'm already making that, but I don't have any clay, so I am going to need to make a stonecutter's camp to get this clay. And I'm going to move you over. I guess you can stay there for now. The Water Strider molts give meat as well as salt, so they're very good nodes. If you think about it in terms of value, right? Every cycle getting this Water Strider, you get baseline leather, then you get another leather guaranteed, and then a 60% chance for something else. So every time you get 2.6 resources, which is so good. Plus, if you're doing it with the shedding season, That's insane. An insane amount of goods. I'll be selling leather all the time to the traders in this run. But as for right now, we just keep cutting trees while my single builder builds everything. Now I can move you. We will move the park down here. Put you over here. And extend this path out. We'll probably go up this way, have the mine face this way, and then have the harvester's hut next to the leather here. And this is about to finish, which means my beavers are no longer sad, which means I'll be able to put people in there. I'd like to discover 2 more glades quickly. That'll give me some resources to make my mine with, which is good. I think we'll probably cut into this one and this one. So actually cut into this one immediately and start making our way up on that one. Let's move you. Move you. I want to cut into this one before the year is out. More algae pond and even more coal. Dope. The algae's great, because each one of these is 60 algae, which I can turn into fabric. Pretty important as far as resources go. The storm has begun, but our hostility is at 0, so it's fine. This is new storm music for me. I haven't heard it before. Ooh, ominous. Da 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 do. Okay, what do we got in here? Flax fields. Okay, so now I don't even need the algae if I want to gather from the flax fields instead. Large molts. Another mining setup. Small destroyed caravan, and 2 large caches. Okay. We will definitely just loot this. And if I fire 2 woodcutters, they could start working on it right now and nobody would leave. So let's do it. In the meantime, I'm not going to turn this in yet. Especially because it doesn't even give me, like, any people. So this is the one that gives me people. But I don't have any packs of provisions yet. Finishing this will give me packs of provisions so that I can do the trade routes. I'm going to get the fishing hut because I have so many pools. None of them are big, so I don't need the upgraded fishing hut, but it does make their production speed faster. And I truly... Is this still the only way to make tools that I have access to? Yes, it is. Okay, we're taking the carpenter then. Now I don't know which I'll take. Do I need flour? This is a nice way to make packs of provisions. Do I need jerky? Do I need pottery? I don't know. I do not know to all of the above. But carpenter, yes. Okay, the cost of knowledge can be very high. You can see the content of undiscovered glades, but discovering dangerous or forbidden glades kills a villager. That's really powerful because if I need a resource, I can just look and be like, all right, we're beelining to that glade to get the resource. So I am going to take that. It feels nasty. You know, you lose villagers. But what are you going to do? It doesn't seem like I'm going to farm. So we'll do complex food production speed from this. Alright, so it is lizards. So I did not get harpies, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Put a lizard in there. He's way better than beavers at that job. Let's get a harvester's camp working immediately. I'm going to move this. So that I can gather leather during the drizzle. Like that is a prerogative. I want that ASAP. And we can deliver this, which should allow me to make a mine. Yes. So we'll get our first mine going. And since lizards do want jerky, and I do not need to make coal out of wood, we'll take the smokehouse. Alright, the provisioner is here again. Okay, we'll take the provisioner. Why not? Okay. So the next thing I want to do is get the 3 packs done. And the easiest way to do that is just to set our limits so we don't make too many of anything. And the hardest thing to do is going to be the packs of building materials because I do not have my carpenter made yet. And I haven't gathered any plant fiber or algae yet. I need more workers, is pretty much the long and short of it. Build this. Alright, start gathering your leather. Once drizzle is over, I'm going to swap them over to... Oh my god! Holy crap! Because these are large leather nodes, literally every gather from a worker is going to give me 8 leather. That's insane. Wow. Okay. I have no workers available right now. They're all busy, so... let's move you over there. Hello, Sahilda. I don't need a plantation. I do have ancient tablets I can sell. I don't need pipes because I haven't unlocked that function yet. Do I need anything? I guess I'm making jerky, right? Do I have either? I don't. And she doesn't sell any of it anyway. I could buy fabric. I could at least buy 2 fabric so that I can make the carpenter without having to gather anything. That's real good. Move you up here. Move you over here. There. Thanks, Sahilda. That was convenient. I guess, hang on. Do you sell planks too? You just sell bricks. $14 flour is 3.5 versus... How many grain does it take in a provisioner? 7 to get 10 flour. Okay. Sahilda, how much is 7 grain? So if I wanted 20 flour, it would be 518 in grain, or... Okay, it's cheaper just to buy the flour as is. Noted. Now, thank you, Zelda. Yeah. New orders. Complete an empathy decision. No. I'm not doing that. I would rather deliver a bunch of packs. Although I don't need leather. This is the better reward. It's just hard to do. I guess I could look at what is available around me. That I don't think has an empathy. Can you empathize with the withered tree? Events. Withered. Oh! I don't have everything unlocked because I haven't seen it. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. I could look it up on the internet, but that's kind of cheating. I'm gonna say just not. Discover 2 glades, keep lizards happy. Or do better trading. We'll do better trading. Still don't have any people. Because my people can only carry 5 things at a time, I should actually micromanage my harvester's camp since upwards of 20 things get put in here. They finished that, which means people are happy again. I have 1 homeless person, that's fine. Let's see if they can start this before the drizzle ends. Okay, good. Okay, deliver that, and then I'll send them to Flax, I guess? I could just let them keep gathering from the Water Strider. Like, there's so many, and they waste so much time going back and forth when I make so much leather. It's really not the end of the world. I need more people. And to get more people, I need to do these. I guess I should fire these people right now so that we can make the packs better, faster, stronger. Okay, that finished. Keep building. We need to build. I'm gonna move the trader out of the way. It doesn't matter where this building is. It's better to have industry buildings around your warehouse. I would hope that's kind of obvious. Okay, you're not making another one. So we only need 4 of those. We got the packs of provisions. We don't... Okay. Is there nothing I can sell? I guess I could sell salt, but I don't have enough. Alright, let's get to mining. That's the good stuff. Can make lizards happy and slowly get rep while we're waiting. Being able to get sea marrow from a tree is, like, really overpowered. I think after these guys finish this delivery, I only want them to harvest salt right now. You might notice there's so many different things here, and you cannot carry more than one item at a time as a worker, so it's very inefficient to have them carrying like stacks of 1 to 3 things back and forth over and over. So if I only have them get salt, we'll only wind up with salt and sea marrow. Sea marrow is the secondary from salt. I can sell tools. Multiplier of 3. Alright, we'll do it. And I can turn this in now. This also doesn't give me more people. Ugh, I'm very slow. We'll do it, though. Brickyard. Stamping mill lets me make the copper bars out of the copper ore I'm gonna get. The distillery lets me, like, pickled goods. Do I have a way to make... I do. The smokehouse can make pottery, if necessary. The provisioner can make barrels. Well, also, you guys do not need to work there anymore. And I want to reserve my copper bars for tools, though. So we're going to take the stamping mill, I think. Even though we can already make flour, this also lets me make bricks. Stamping mill. We will put it right there. Oh, my beavers are upset. That's fine. I will fix that by stop favoring my lizards. This storm music is so discordant. This is already built. I may as well make a shelter, because I know I'm going to need to house more than just the one human that's homeless. And the 2 people will build that quickly. Storm is about to end. Hello. I can get 3 tools, and that is what I'll do. And since it's drizzle, we will immediately put people to work over there. Do I only have the one way to make fabric? I do. That's fine. Finish building that house, and then I'm going to have you guys gather clay. So much leather. I wish these people would buy leather on the trade route. I guess I should look into which glade I want to go into. There's a large fish pond and a large root node. This has the Fishman Lighthouse, which is good. And not actually that hard to deal with. Plus, I could get at the deed by doing the Forbidden Glade. Yeah, I think that's the next one I will go to. Forbidden Glades just have even more materials than Dangerous Glades, and their events are typically more dangerous, hence them being forbidden. Need to pay more attention to this Harvester's Camp since it is so hard to have them deliver it. It takes like 5 trips. Oh, okay. They mined all the salt. Now let's mine the copper.
Yeah.
Deliver, deliver, deliver. Can you start work on one before it changes season? Yes. Yes. Oh, heck yeah. Trade route. I still need to keep doing trade routes that have 3 bonus, but to do that, I'm going to need to make a pack of provisions. So we're going to make a single pack of provision here. And to get that, I'm going to fire you, and you're going to do that. More deeds. Orders. Orders, not deeds. Ooh. So this one right here, it's going to give me 3 people. And all I have to do is, like, send these with tools. Because this is marked with loyalty. So that's really easy. The reward actually isn't that good, though. Versus this, cut into 3 glades. Deliver 2 ancient tablets, which is like 16 amber. I have the 2 ancient tablets. And then every new glade I open after that gives me pottery. That's also not very good, because I've already opened 3 glades. I'm going to have to open another 3 to finish this. And then I'd have to open even more to get the benefit. I'm going to take this one. And just complete trade routes. You got it, pal. Trade routes, trade routes, trade routes, trade routes. Love me some trade routes. Get to work. Hello, Farlif. Yes, buy all of my leather. Barrel production. Glade events can carry more. That one's really good. What are the things I have? Trade goods, packs of crops, more trade routes. Can I buy anything from him that then I can just turn around and sell? Like, I could buy 21 oil. Or I could even buy 35 oil. Here's something I should probably tell anybody that's watching this that doesn't know what's happening. You can see I'm trading with the Smoldering City and with Forestville, my previous settlement, Forestville. The Smoldering City, I've already traded 6 goods with, and you can see there's a progress thing here. It says 6 out of 10. If I do another 4, this trade route will upgrade and I'll get better deals next season. And you keep doing that. It starts at 10, then I think you have to do 20, then 35, then like 70 or something. I usually don't get past the 35 one. So I could upgrade Forestville in one go if I bought 35 oil. And is this even a decent 4 point? I mean, yeah, I would make money. 4.9, 2.5. So about, I'd make like 2.6 amber to do this. How much amber would it cost to buy 35? Well, and I guess I should say, whatever I spend here, I'm going to get 10 back. Assuming that I ignore the cost of the packs of provisions, which I shouldn't do. But at the same time, this is upgrading the trade route, which is the more important part. I could also just buy tools from him to then open this and this. And I currently have 6. So if I just bought 14 tools, that costs a lot. But I have so much leather to sell. In fact, well, I don't have anything else I'm buying with my amber. These are good, but they're not incredible. And then I could buy the 35 oil with my leather. Let's just do that right now, all in one transaction. Perfect. Yeah, this leather thing. It's such a boon to trading. Shit, yeah. It's just so good. Do you sell... He doesn't sell any food. He does sell crystallized dew. So I could make my own tools also. How much does it cost to buy 2 tools? 4.6 versus... Oh, okay. End product tools from him are way cheaper than buying the stuff to make it myself. Okay, so we're gonna sell this one. Oh, heck, okay, hang on. I should buy 2 more tools from him. Just so that... Oh, neat. 33 leather equals exactly 2 tools. Noted. Because this way... Hang on, 1 more tool. Now, I can make enough packs of provisions. Gonna run low on food. That's okay. Because I'm getting meat from these. Speaking of, I have consumption control now. I can tell them not to eat meat, so that I can turn the meat into jerky. Because... What's the conversion rate here? Yeah, I can turn 4 meat into jerky. Which is, like, incredible. More than doubling your food. And lizards get a 10% crit chance as well. Do you sell fabric? He doesn't sell fabric. So I need to get flax. This will give me 2 people. Oh, this gives me oil. I wasn't thinking very fast. Oh well. Boop. Oh, I'll have to complete 2 trade routes with... I really wasn't thinking very clearly. So I really only have to do this one. Do I need a forager's camp? What even exists on this? Vegetables and roots can show up on here. If I cut into here, what's in here? Large root nodes? Okay. Yep, forager's camp it is. And I could also immediately tell 2 lizards to do these. There's just so much work to be done. And we need another house. I'm gonna move this closer so that they can deliver their goods faster. Trader left. And I'm going to put them up here so that we can cut our way into there. Apparently I already Alright, I got my Thunderblight shard, so I can forge this now. Every 4 new villagers versus making pottery barrels or water skins. Gosh, I could This one requires effort on my part. It's not just passive. But if I do it, like, I could easily increase the rate of food production by, like, 50% in a year. Versus this one... it's really a toss-up. If there was people watching, I would ask their opinion. Well, hypothetical YouTube viewer, I'm going to go with this one. We're going to forge it. Alright. What is the next one? Definitely increase the length of the storm. That's the best one. Worker carry capacity is increased by 2. That's pretty good. Workers have a chance of doubling your copper bars. Workers have a higher chance of producing double building materials. Or the filled biscuit need gives 2 more resolves. I'm not making biscuits. Carry capacity is really good. Like, my workers would be carrying 7 things instead of 5 things, potentially. Well, I don't have the Thunderblight shard anyway, so I'm not worried about it right now. Every 2 trade routes in progress... Huh. That's not that good. Every 5 beavers in the settlement. Oh, I see. Okay, so these ones... So long as I have 2 trade routes going, then I will get this. It's not that incredible. Alright, well, I'm not getting it right now anyway. Do this one. Alright, back to playing the game. Really need more food. That finished. You guys are done. Build the house. We need to build that house. Let's move this so it's out of the way. And we need to put you closer to trees. You guys are cutting your way in, which is good. You guys have finished all the copper. Now you can mine the coal. Alright, and more trade routes. I can sell even more of my oil. I could sell one of my tools. So this is 2.68 to get 4, or this is... Yeah, this is better. Lizards are unhappy, but they're... Oh, right. When I go in here, it kills one of my people. I kind of forgot, but that's okay. It just killed one of my miners. Okay, lighthouse. How does this work? If I were to cleanse it, which I can, it will give me 5 sea marrow per minute, which is a rate of, like, per season, I get 20. And each sea marrow is worth 1/3 of a amber, I think. Yeah, around that. So I'd be getting like 1.5 amber per minute if I take that one. Versus I could just burn it down. And then I would get a bunch of mushrooms and fish. I don't make reeds. I don't make... this also makes the queen angry at me because I did something... quote-unquote stupid. We're gonna cleanse it. Partially because it's more fun that way. to like have a nice little lighthouse. And I now have access to these two root nodes also, so I'll be getting roots as food. Okay. Something else that I haven't done so far is instead of sending stuff to the Citadel with tools, you can just break them open with rocks and then get whatever's inside of them, which can be really good, especially in the early game. But the faster you get rep, the faster you can win. You get more blueprints that way too. Like, there's merits to both. We're gonna need to make a forager's camp. You guys are finished. Cool. I would like to finish this. And we really need to get plant fiber so that I can make freaking fabric. So that I can make all of the things like a provisioner and smokehouse. There is work to be done. In fact, I need it so badly, I'm going to micromanage these guys. Low on food. That's fine. We have food. It's okay. Focus on burning sea marrow, since we're going to have a steady supply of it. And pause. Fire him, rehire him, and he'll immediately will go back to work. Fire, rehire. More newcomers. Now, players who do not extend the length of the storm via, like, the cornerstones or via Prestige 2 would think, oh, yeah, you get new villagers at the start of every year. Not so. It's on a timer. It takes 10 minutes to get new villagers. And since I increased the length of the storm by 20%, my villagers just arrived now, even though it's still the storm. But that's fine. I will accept insects. My lizards are unhappy, but they won't leave before the storm is over. We're going to move this up here. Get me those roots. And this is going to finish soonish. Oh, I was micromanaging these guys. Kind of forgot. Okay, production speed is faster, but traders arrive slower. That's actually fine, because I will likely just be calling traders to come to me at the cost of impatience, because having more impatience is often a good thing because it lowers the hostility of the forest. And production speed is just a really good buff, so I'll take it. Sell the last of this oil? Sure. And I just got workers. You guys are going to gather leather because we can. And remember, I'm trying to do as many trade routes as possible. I still need to finish 10 for that one thingamadooble. That's right, the thingamadooble. The legendary thingamadooble. We're gonna do this. Even better copper bar making. No thanks. Coats, packs of building materials. Do I need to make packs of building materials? I do not. Oh, this will give me 3 more people. And if I open another dangerous glade, I'll get 20 random goods because somebody will die. Ooh. Yes! Water skins. Because I have leather. And I have salt. Yeah, we're taking the leather worker. Wine. Pickled goods. Oh, and this will let me make pickled goods. Ooh. That means I won't have to get flour. Yeah, let's do that. Once again, though, we really need to get fabric. And we need another shelter. And I still didn't get any more beavers somehow. Work in here. And we need to start working on this immediately. But that's fine. Do not eat the insects that we got that one time. I know you guys are going to be hungry, but we want to turn the insects into jerky. Okay, you made some fabric. Perfect. Let's make the smokehouse so that we can start making the jerky that we desperately need. You can use both. Okay, they have cut down enough. Let's bring them down here. And that's being worked on. Perfect. This is about to be finished. Oh, I can turn this in. Do I need to? No, I don't. Because I'm not really needing to make bricks right now. And I don't need... It won't get me a blueprint. I will wait. Yeah, we're low on food because I'm taking the food to make jerky. It's fine. Get over it. People can go hungry for a little bit. It's not the end of the world. Something that... If anybody is watching this video who has played Against the Storm not within the last 3 days, I want to point out that mines are way faster now. Copper ore and salt by default only take 30 seconds to produce, and now it's 22 seconds because I took that production speed cornerstone, the Deserted Caravans one. And coal is like 45, 42 seconds or something. And it used to be that, like, all of them were equal, and, like, it was awful to mine copper using a mine. It was way easier to get copper via gathering from clay nodes. But now mines are useful, especially on this one, because it allows you to make cornerstones. Just wanted to point that out. Here we go. Now we're making jerky. And with jerky, I'm actually going to turn off any raw food. Jerky makes lizards happy, but anybody can eat it. So everybody's going to be allowed to eat jerky right now. Them's the rules. And we will gather more of that. I don't have any free workers right now. I do not have any packs of provisions right now. Which is fair, that makes sense. Now I have some free workers. Because we made as much jerky as we could. But we don't have anything to make packs of provisions out of. Plus, I don't want to make packs of provisions in the makeshift post right now. Because I'm able to make... It takes 2 less ingredients to make a pack of provisions in the provisioner. Go figure. I'm going to... Where should I have these guys working? I suddenly feel like I don't have enough things for people to do. Let's make a fishing hut. Why not? I have this pond right here that I should be gathering from. It's been there the entire game. I'm not as obsessed with finishing this settlement terribly quickly this time. Oh, and we just finished converting the Fishman Lighthouse, so now we are getting 5 sea marrow per minute. And that also lowered our hostility by 200, because it was increased by 200, something like that. And I'm not gonna do that yet. Yeah, not yet. I'm going to call this trader. It costs impatience to do so, but that's okay. Because I have so much amber, I would like to trade with her. Gain pottery every time you discover a new glade. Meh. I could get some more tools. Do I have... Yeah, there's still a medium abandoned cache I could do. So I may as well. And I do need to make provision. Oh, do you sell fabric? She doesn't, but she does sell stuff I can make fabric out of. What are my food buildings I have? My cellar. Oh, my leather worker I haven't made yet. Gosh, I'm not paying attention. Everything needs fabric. Okay. Give me your algae so I can make fabric. Give me eggs so I can make provisions. You know what? Just give me your food. Because I have so much leather and amber to sell. You know? Like, just give me everything. Thanks, Sahilda. If only I had the guild hall to give me happiness for people to... Oh, did I not buy the tools? Give me the tools too. Yeah, I have enough leather. Gimme. Gimme. There we go. Something else that fishermen can do, they can use packs of crops to then double the yield from gathering from a pond. It's pretty good, but it's not really worth it all of the time. If you're gathering from a large pond, you can easily wind up with like 500 resources if you use bait on everything, because a large pond, every node, every gather gives you 2. Like, it would give me 2 fish versus 1. And so then you'd be getting 4, which is a lot. I don't have any tablets. I guess I'll do this one because it's 1 less tablet, and you need to open glades to find tablets, so... That's kind of annoying. Let's put you here. You guys don't have to work there. Let's move houses out of the way. I wish I had more beavers, but I don't. I've just suddenly got a bunch of lizards. I guess I can put one more person in the fishing hut. And put someone here to start making the fabric. Yeah, because I just bought the means to make fabric. Yeah, let's do that. Don't go in the fishing hut. Make more fabric. Because with fabric, I can make a provisioner, and with a provisioner, I can make provisions, which means I can keep doing my trade routes so that I can finish this export thing. I still need a building that makes packs of trade goods. We're still getting roots. In fact, now you're allowed to eat things because I don't want everybody eating jerky, because now we have so many other things. I only want the lizards eating jerky because it makes them happy. If that makes sense. We'll be using the cellar to make pickled goods. But, okay, provisioner first. The best way to do that would be like this, I suppose. Move this out of the way. That takes 4. This takes 2. And then start building stuff, please. And then I also need to make the cellar. The storm is here. My people are going to be upset for a bit. I know it's high hostility. Calm your tits. It's fine. I will lower hostility in a moment. I don't have to do it immediately. Please always have 15 packs of provisions. Okay, this mine is finished. And now I'm gonna fire a couple of woodcutters. And now I will delete this mine, get my stuff back, and make another mine. Well, I don't really care what kind of mine it is. Okay, we now have the leather worker, which means we can make boots for my lizards. I don't actually need that many, though. I would much rather make water skins with salt. Whoa. I don't need the beavers to be happy. There we go. Back to the mines. When do I get the next one? In another 20. Oh, people. I completely missed that. Oh, beavers. Yes, thank you. And let's fire a few more woodcutters for now. Oh, that was one too many. Because now... There we go. Beavers can make... They have a 10% crit chance if you put them in the carpenter because they're beavers, which is very good. All right, trade route. I definitely do not need all of the parts that I have, and they're very lucrative. Although... Yeah. This would take an entire year to get the money from. I'm just going to do one. Now, I do want the woodcutting to continue. Did I make the cellar? I did not. Why didn't I? Because I wanted to put it here. How many... So we've already gained a 10% bonus to our complex food production now. Thanks to the leather worker making the water skins. So jerky takes less time to make. Oh, I accidentally turned off that building. That was probably one of my double-click errors, unfortunately. We do need more shelter. Keep people happy. There. 5 woodcutters and 2 carpenters seems pretty good to me. Getting the leather. All right, we got our next Thunderblight shard. I've already... I think I'm going to do this one. And I already have 5 beavers. I'm never going to have more than 2 trade routes in progress, so I may as well... Yeah. May as well just set this to beavers. So that I always have the 12% crit chance on building materials. Alright, and now I get to make one more. Resistance is reduced. That doesn't matter. Yep, okay. Every 90 seconds spent sacrificing goods in the hearth will give 15 random raw food items. That's interesting. You gain 25 oil, but you can sacrifice oil. Hang on, hang on. Is this broken? How many oil do you sacrifice per minute? 15. Okay. And so it would be 30 every 2 minutes, but it's only a minute and a half. So this is broken, is what this is. You can just burn oil forever. That's great. Okay. Well then, that's definitely the one we'll make. Yeah, that's incredibly broken. It's going to be this beautiful necklace, and it's going to be called... Oil is broken. Okay. I do need to mine up a whole other 120 nodes from a mine. So that has 40. There's a bunch of copper here that I'll be able to mine. That's bonkers, though. Should I finish this now? Yes, that'll give me a blueprint. I need a way to make trade goods. This lets me make trade goods. But this lets me make porridge and ale. There'll be other ways to make trade goods. Actually, now that I think about it, encyclopedia, buildings, trade. Literally, the lumber mill is the only way for me to make trade goods. Noted. Hopefully I get it offered again. But a brewery's just so good. I should consider making a second hearth somewhere. Like, it's not hard. Yeah, we'll do that. And a little warehouse to go with it. Because then I can put the brewery up here also. And every hearth you make reduces your hostility. And you can upgrade the second hearth to also increase resolve by 1 for everybody. There's many reasons to do things like that. Are we still burning? Let's burn coal now. Gosh, this is going to be so great once I get it. Kind of bonkers. Alright, I'm going to keep gathering from the leather nodes now, purely because I need more meat. Even though it's not drizzle, if that makes sense. Oh, heck yeah, I get to sell leather? This is a terrible deal. What? 9.8 and then 5 provisions worth to sell to only get 10 amber? That's awful. Versus... yeah, this is way better. 6.3 and 2.5 to get 10. I mean, I still need to do the trade routes to get that order done. Can I... how much amber do I have? I only have 10. Sure. There, I just expanded the offerings from these guys so that I can get potentially better offers later. I need someone to make bricks. Also, we can make pickles now. We can also make wine, but I don't really want to. Definitely make pickles, though. And I should put humans in there, because it make them happy. I'll put 1 human in here to make pickles. Let's have 100 pickles at any given time. Meanwhile, we already have 50% production speed boost on all of our complex food, which is fantabulous. So good. Fishing hut's idle. Alright. What can I get from algae? I get herbs. Do I want you guys doing that, or should I put you in a different building? We don't need more provisions. I don't need to make barrels. I don't need to make flour. Sure. Oh, that's a bad spot, though. Do this one. How many tools did we make? We have 4. So we're about to have 16? Okay, so I'll be able to do... oh, this one gives me ancient tablets if I break it open. So we'll do this one for tools. Let's just break this one open with the rocks I have. Like right now. How you guys doing with your bricks? You're doing plenty good with your bricks. Go build. Go build stuff. Oh. Look at the last orders. No. Sure, I can buy skewers. 6 ancient tablets? Screw you. I'll just buy the coats and oil. Zorg is coming. I don't have money. How's my leather? I do have tons of water skins since I'm doing this unlimited. Eventually I should have them make boots purely because I'm running out of salt. Oh, new trade. Forestfill is getting 10, so I just need to do that, and then it'll upgrade. Okay, let's make a park and move 3 of these over here. Actually, move this one. So that I can upgrade this. Ooh, look! I have my rain cart now. Because I got 80 thingamadoobs. Okay, this one's also done. So we will make another mine. We'll just put it right here. But before we do that mine, we're going to break this open. I love the little rain punk cart. It's so adorable. You guys are done, huh? Okay. Let's put you in a better spot. Now I have this warehouse here and this hearth here, so there's no reason for me to not have them closer to wood. And I need to do 2 more trade routes. That's a better deal. And this is a fantabulous deal. But I want it to get done soon so that I can do another one ASAP. Oh, more people. This one gives me 6 people. This one only gives me 4. And let's get that all in there. Mine the salt first so I can keep making water skins. You're allowed to make boots. Could make some packs of luxury goods with this guy. We do need to get a few more provisions. You're allowed to use fish. I can put another person there. Okay. And I'm going to call Zorg when the storm is over, so I can buy all his stuff. How's my people? Bada bing, bada boom. Making so many pickles. Cornerstone. Hostility is reduced by 15 points every time you sell goods, worth 30, but complex food grants 1 less resolve point. I'm not struggling with hostility. And the way I'm gonna get the final bits of resolve is definitely via complex food. So I'm not... It's typically a really good one. Because on higher difficulties, hostility really gets out of control, so you need a way to mitigate it, but I'm not worried about that. Sell another part. Sure. Zorg, come here. My lizards sure are happy because they have jerky and skewers.
Hello.
Hi, Zorg.
Hello.
Give me skewers. Perfect. How many do I have to do? 50? Okay. So I can buy 40. Let's also get more oil so I can start the oil burning regardless. Plus, I have so much money. Insects for mushrooms. I'm not producing mushrooms. Fish. I don't care. I don't need ale. I don't need more jerky. I do need more stuff to put... I can just sell sea marrow. That's incredible. Maybe I should buy ale. I mean, I have a brewery, though. I can just brew it. Give me mushrooms. Give me roots. There. Thanks, Zorg. Right, I got that brewery. I need to make it so that I can make porridge for my humans. And we need to cut into 4 glades. There's a wandering merchant in that one. There's a totem of denial. I guess I should, like... I think I've dealt with a Forsaken Crypt already. I think I've dealt with an ancient... Maybe I should just go into another forbidden... Well, that's another lighthouse. I don't need a second lighthouse. I mean, in reality, I should just, like, open one of these, have a person die. Oh, right. I need to build a rain collector if I'm going to make porridge. That's fine. Rain collector. Let's move this. And put some humans in here. I do need packs of crops. So I should make 15 of these. Make them out of grain. And we'll worry about porridge later. Make the packs of crops right now. Oh, I can do another trade? I don't actually need to in order to finish that thing, and I don't... Well... Oh, the Smoldering City is already leveling up. Yeah, okay, I don't need to. And even more people. Oh, and that'll boost my packs of crops so that I... Okay. We need another house. Do I have every building at this point that I need to make? I can make this trapper's camp over here just to give my lizard something to do. And I could make another mine. Like, why not? Bye, Zorg. Who's next? Sahilda. I'll wait. Oh, I still need to do this. Oh, this mine's done with the salt. Get the copper. Ooh, guild house! Because I've already... Yeah, this will give me 3 global resolve. But the tavern will also give me 3 global resolve and let me serve ale. So I'll still do the tavern. Yeah, it's for the best. The guild hall will wind up with more than 3 global resolve for sure. But being able to serve my beer is also really important. Okay, you do not need to make these anymore.
See, yeah.
You're allowed to make ale up to like 50. And we made the rain collector. Do I need all of the woodcutters doing what they're doing now? Like, not really. I should fire a couple of humies. He's not doing anything. That's fine. That's fine. Can I... Are beavers close enough? Not quite, but almost. Oh, we finally finished that node of roots. And make porridge. Out of stuff. Reputation keeps increasing. We're getting there. We are in year 6, but I'm having fun on this new biome. Like, I want to unlock this thing. We're still 30 nodes away. Eventually, you unlock the ability to upgrade the mines so that you don't have to go and build a bunch of different ones. You can just dig deeper in the same vein to get more stuff out of it. Oh, I just gained another one. Ooh, the temple is going to be really... Oh, but the clan hall, I want it all so bad. This would make my jerky and my... Oh, I'm only making jerky. Okay. Well, never mind. The temple... Once I get... Oh, but the guild house is also going to be worth... Okay, the guild... So... Alright. Everything that I was just talking about doesn't make any sense because I kept cutting myself off. The guild house is just a straight up resolve buff. You can see expected gain 3, and I'm really close to expected gain 4. The temple will reduce hostility by like 25 per 200 seconds spent sacrificing stuff in the hearth, and since I'm going to be infinitely sacrificing oil with the cornerstone I'm going to get, I could lower hostility to 0, and that's like the mega broken thing that you do on higher prestige levels to manage to win. Like, it's one of the top strategies, but the guild house is still just like so good, and I don't need to lower hostility to win. Especially because I don't need more wood, because I'm not using it for anything. So I can make the planks. Oh, and I can sell these luxury goods for profit if I want. Or I could just call Sahilda. And then I just need to cut open 4 glades, buy 10 skewers, or buy 50 coats. Yeah. What happened to all my packs of crops? I thought I had 15. Am I dumb? Did I set... Oh, my fishermen are using... Don't! No! Dang it! Well, that's not the end of the world. I wasn't making trade goods anyway. I don't need any of those. You don't have any skewers. I could buy salt to keep making stuff. My brain slowed down. I'll buy your planks purely because I'm trying to make a guild house. I'll buy your insects to make jerky. There's really not anything else I need to buy. Just even it out with some fish. Now my guild house progress is at 4, and if I just sell another 45 amber worth of stuff, it'll be at 5 once I make it. So I guess I will, because, like, why not? In fact, something that you can do is just buy amber, repeat it. Like, you can just... Okay, I don't want to do that. You can just repeatedly... like, buy amber and sell amber and buy amber and sell amber to juice up your guild house. Because, like, now I can just spend this 40 amber that I just bought from her for more stuff, and it's another 40 ambers worth of stuff. Alright, now what's the guild house at? Yeah, it's going to be 6 when I build it. Which is nuts. I'm probably going to win before I can finish the mining cornerstone thing. Which is a shame, but, you know, I'm not at a high difficulty, so... That is the way the world works sometimes. We do not need to keep doing the stuff in this fishing hut. Like, it's unnecessary. No, activate it. Also, we could make wine now. No reason not to. We have enough pickled goods. I don't have to keep making them. My lizards are so freaking happy. Oh, because they've been making boots? You don't need to make boots anymore. Keep making the water skins so we can make food faster. That's really funny, though. Build the guild house. Oh, we got the shard! Okay. So, forge this. So now, I can just burn oil infinitely and get oil back. And now all of my workers produce at 75%. Let's also burn some coal for good measure, just to lower our hostility. Why not? Oh, and she didn't have coats. That's fine. More people! Look, even during the storm, everybody's super happy. Let's just fire these guys. Yeah, there we go. And is this working? Yeah. Oh, look at this. Gained 75. I don't care about the newcomers. I don't care. Mine has no ore. I also don't care about that. I'm just gonna watch number go up. Gained 100. Progress. Gained 125. Meanwhile, we've gained like 20 oil since I started this. Ah, so satisfying. What's our speed of rep gain right now? Half a rep per minute right now? Is that accurate? No, now it's a full rep per minute because the lizards are also happy. Ooh. That feels so nice. A broken oil mechanic. It wasn't necessary to win. I had other avenues. I could have opened glades and finished orders and crap like that, but that was fun. And we completed 10 orders total. That's cumulative. Completed 10 trade routes, cumulative. Traded goods worth 600 amber, cumulative. We won our first Ashen Thicket game. And we won after discovering 2 dangerous glades before the end of year 1 on Pioneer or higher difficulty. Not bad. Oh, I got a Steam achievement. My webcam is covering that up, but you'll have to trust me. You probably heard the bididi-boop. Bididi-boop. XP, 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 and rain punk barrels. I think I just leveled up and skipped the notification. That sounds like a thing I would do. Okay, which one of these? This is the something I should show. Each one of these 7 chains gives you a base increase to a stat. So this one makes traders arrive faster, 3% every time you ascend the tier. This one makes your production speed increase by 2% cumulatively every one you pick. 2% walking speed for your villagers, minus 2% impatience growth, 2% reduction in fuel consumption. I don't give a crap about that one. 1% boost to global chance of producing double yields, so 1% crit chance. That, I really care about that one. That's my favorite. And +1 to gathering nodes. I don't really care about that one. So, production speed and crit chance is what I care the most about. So, if there's a tiebreaker about a specific thing I'm getting, I'm going with the Brass Forge or with the First Dawn headquarters. That being said, getting essential blueprints, so human house, means I have it unlocked by default on all of my settlements, which then means it can't appear in the blueprint roulette, so it helps me with RNG, so I want to unlock that. And this one unlocks beaver houses. I also want to do that. And now I pretty much have no food left, so I guess I'll spend it on this one. Unlock the stone embarkation. And with that, I am going to end the video here. You can probably tell over the course of this video it has gotten darker. Certainly it has over the course of this stream. Thank you so much for watching if you're watching this on YouTube. I'm not trying to gather an audience, I'm just having fun. If you enjoyed it, leave a comment, leave a like, yada yada. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.